All right, what is going on, Helldivers? Willis here. We're back once again with another video. It's been a rocky few days, but we're back again making some actual Helldivers 2 videos. We're taking a look at the new update today, as well as a new cape coming to the game. We've got a few leaks as well, so I will leave those towards the end of the video if you don't want any spoilers. We do have the Polar Patriots Warbond coming very, very soon, so if you'd like a chance to win a copy of that, simply just support this video with a like. Leave a comment and make sure you're subscribed with bell notifications. And with that being said, let's jump into the video. So the first thing here, I just wanted to go over the quick patch today. And yeah, we're just going to be going over some small bits. We're not going to be going over all the little mini fixes and stuff. That's just so many of them. So we've got some weapon and enemy balancing, some crash fixes, social menu issues, dot damage fixes, misaligned scopes fix, general fixes, and improvements. So balancing, this has pretty much stirred up the hornet's nest over on the Reddit. So they've basically, I guess, changed the way the Eruptor works. So they've increased the explosion damage by 40 and removed shrapnel from the explosion. This is to avoid cases in which players would randomly one-shot themselves or their teammate in a huge radius around the explosion. Now, I don't think they've realized what they've actually done with this, but this has kind of nerfed the Eruptor sniper. I'll go into that in a bit later in the video explaining why. But enemy changes, they've increased the Shrieker sight and hearing range slightly. They've increased the gunship hearing range slightly. A bunch of gameplay fixes, a bunch of crash fixes, a bunch of social menu fixes. Other stuff like they've just fixed like displays in the ship upgrade screen and a bunch of known issues. I will include this Reddit post of the fixes in the video if you want to read all the tiny little changes and stuff like that. So the Eruptor change, which I just mentioned. So yeah, I think they've nerfed it without realizing. So the weapon is substantially worse without shrapnel. The response to a few people randomly dying to alleged shrapnel ricochets cannot be to completely gut a weapon. The Eruptor does noticeably less damage on direct hits and has completely lost its ability to AoE clear. This change needs to be reverted. So yeah, over in the Discord, they did mention that, yeah, they're already aware of it. There are 2 or 3 things we've noticed aren't working as intended. Even if we check them beforehand, that's one of them. So yeah, potentially something's not right, and they're probably going to revert one of the changes with the Eruptor. But yeah, the Eruptor is kind of poo-poo right now. So one of the changes in the patch notes is they fixed the issues with the way damage over time effects were being applied. This should fix issues where only the network session owner could apply them, and other cases where they would be applied inconsistently. So if you've ever wondered why you're absolutely just getting destroyed by fire, it's got something to do with the host of the lobby. It's a really weird thing, but yes, flame should work correctly now. The dragon's breath freaking breaker should work correctly now. Napalm, flamethrowers, the flame grenades, so they should all be working correctly. And yes, I guess it's time to finally invest in the 25% fire damage booster. So from today, fire should be doing a ton of damage. So yeah, go and test that out, guys. So the new cape, which apparently we'll be getting. Now, this is obviously fan-made, but I'm assuming it's going to look something like this. This was actually mentioned by the CEO that yes, it's a very cool looking cape. They're probably going to implement from this whole Sony situation, which transpired in the past few days. Yeah, it's basically, if you don't know what it is, it's the Steam reviews. So obviously you have those 3 or 4 days of negative reviews, and then we've got the uprising of the positive review when all was resolved. Pretty sweet looking cape. I do like the look of it. This guy's done an awesome job at making it look like it's actually in the game. But yes, I'm pretty sure this isn't the actual design, but yes, hopefully it looks something like this, because yeah, this looks badass. I love it. So if you're not aware now, they have added the ability to report players in game now. So you can actually report people for reasons such as bullying, harassment, excessive vulgar language, spam, and others. So I'm assuming this is mainly for people who are modding the game, going into public lobbies and just causing a ruckus with super speed and just instant killing enemies. But I guess it's for people who are just toxic as well in voice chat. But yes, there is now a report player function. So yeah, the reviews on Steam are back to mostly positive. Obviously, this is the work of the Helldivers 2 community going ham. Once the changes of the PSN linking was reverted and no longer required, this obviously made everyone happy, and they changed all their negative reviews to positive reviews I'm not entirely sure if the countries that were originally locked out of buying the game are still locked out, so I'll keep you guys updated on that. But yes, democracy prevails. Also, guys, this is the second time I've seen this happen. So if you actually time a quasar cannon correctly on a charger and aim at a Bile Titan, you can actually launch it into the Bile Titan. This is the second time I've seen this happen. I don't know if you have to hit the absolute perfect timing. But yes, you can pretty much just launch charges with quasar cannons. But yes, one epic way to kill a Bile Titan. That thing flew at like Mach 10 through that Bile Titan. You can sort of see the blur of it here after he shoots it. It just flies through the Bile Titan. Holy. So yeah, we got a post here. Sony Foals and Arrowheads are making a Steam downvote custom cape. They make the cape a reward for linking your PSN. That would be the funniest thing ever. Please do it. So we've got some leaks here, guys, of this new objective, which looks like it's for the Terminid. Some of this, I don't know, bug lava objective. If we have to like transport these like bug larvae, I have no idea, but it looks pretty cool. Shout out to Iron Sights over on the Helldivers 2 leaks Reddit. Pretty awesome, cool animation. So we've got some gameplay, guys, of the new Warbond weapons. So starting up first here, we have the AR-61 Tenderizer. This is the, I like to call it the Halo 3 battle rifle looking weapon. It has auto, semi, and burst. And yes, it's pretty decent all-round weapon. I think I'm definitely going to be using this one first, just giving it a try. I'm assuming this is going to be the first weapon on the first page. As you know, when the new Warbonds come out, there's only like a few pages, and there's normally like one weapon per page. But yes, this thing looks pretty decent, just an all-round cool assault rifle. Also, it's pretty good against the automatons. It can just take out these dudes pretty quickly as well. It's got the cool looking sights. Next up here, we have the SMG-72 Pommeler. Now, a lot of people roasted me saying, yes, Willis, you can hold the SMG with one hand with objectives. I know, but what made me actually confused is if it was a primary or a secondary. So yes, I'm assuming it's a primary SMG. So yes, pretty decent. Pretty slow firing as well. It's not that quick. If we look back here as well, it's got auto, semi, and burst. The next up, probably the most interesting gun out of them all, is the Plaz 101 Purifier. Now, this is an interesting weapon, mainly because of the fact that you can kill charges with it, which is pretty sick. Now, it does have a slow charge up time, and it does require you to basically do these charge up shots. As well, it is capable of destroying automaton tanks. If you put a few shots into it, it will eventually destroy the tanks. How sick is that? It is pretty slow firing. I think that's the only downside to it. So if you're definitely going to run this weapon, bring a decent sidearm. Here is it in work against a stalker, taking way too many shots for my liking, especially if there's a few stalkers running at you. But yes, it does work against the charger. It does take a few shots, but nonetheless, it can kill a charger if you do aim the shots correctly. It looks like he's sort of aiming at one of the back legs, trying to break one of the back legs off, and eventually it will destroy it after pretty much expending your whole ammo inventory to kill one charger. Pretty sick. Now, probably the coolest weapon out of them all is the Verdict, the Space Desert Eagle, the Democracy Pistol. This is a big ass pistol. Look at the size of this thing. It's got 11 shots in it. As well, it looks like it's pretty decent at just pumping through armor, doing big amounts of burst damage. I don't know. I think this is definitely going to be my sidearm, just because it's a big ass pistol, and I just want to pull out a pistol and just blow up some bugs with it. So well, here's some testing of it, using it on some bigger bugs like the Brood Commander, and it actually just going to work. Huge, awesome looking weapon. Can't wait to use that. And then finishing up, we have some gameplay of the new grenade, the G13 Incendiary Impact. Once again, this is going to be extremely good against bugs. Pretty awesome. Also, I don't know if you guys have noticed this or if this is a new change coming, but have we always had subtitles like this? You see that? Have we always had subtitles like this, or am I tripping? Maybe I have the wrong settings on. But yeah, here's some more gameplay of the AR Tenderizer in action. Pretty cool looking BR. It's basically got the scope on it as well, which is actually shown off in a lot of other leaked weapons. It seems to use this same scope as well. You can change the scoping on the weapon. Pretty sick. And that's pretty much everything for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Once again, if you're watching this far, be sure to leave a comment on this video. Let's try and get this video to 2,000 likes. The algorithm has not been treating me well lately, so any support on the video, guys, would mean a lot. what really helps out is for people to watch the entire video as well. It really helps me push the video out there. And if you're not already as well, come and join the Discord. We've got an awesome community over there of Helldivers and just general gamers. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next one. Peace.